Greetings, family. It's Starlamotivates, your health conscious diva, and I'm going to be bringing you a series of videos entitled Your Body is Your Temple. So stay tuned. There's more to come. I've got some exciting things planned for my channel, and I'm excited about it, and I hope that you're excited about it, and I hope that you get a lot of valuable information. Feel free to share the videos and recommend them to your friends, send them to your friends and anyone that you know that may benefit from the information. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started with today's part 1. Your body is your temple. How are you treating yours? Consuming a high raw diet, and I'm feeling better than ever. When I eat cooked foods regularly, I feel horrible. And for me, it's about feeling good, it's about looking good, and it's about being healthy, you know, being your best self. So I want to support you in making the healthy changes that you're wanting to make with your body. There's an argument, good and bad, for just about everything. Somebody, you know, will argue and say that the high raw lifestyle is horrible for you. You know, my thing is, get the information. I totally believe that truth resonates within everybody. You know, you can be speaking to someone, it could be your best friend, your closest person that you know, and if they're lying to you, somewhere deep down there's something in you that knows that they're lying, and you may agree with them or whatever, give them a free pass, but when you are hearing crap, you know that it's crap when the truth resonates with you. So, you know, if someone says something to you, if it rings a bell, if it resonates with you, then go with it. If it doesn't, then go with that. You know, pay attention to your own intuition. Don't just, I don't care if you read it in a book, you have someone who claims that they're the highest authority on the information or what have you. You know, do what you feel is best for you, and test some things out. You know, test some things out and see how they work for you. What works for you may not work for someone else. I was having a discussion with one of my YouTube sisters, and for her, cacao does not work with her. I think she immediately got a headache after eating it, and you know, there's arguments for it and there's arguments against it, and for some people it gives you energy, and it makes you feel good. Well, I am a chocolate lover quite naturally, and I have the cacao, and I've tried the cacao. It gives me like way too much energy. I can't have a whole lot of it, but I have not had a negative reaction to it. Some people say it's toxic, whatever. I haven't had a toxic reaction to it, but God knows if I had, I would definitely be sharing that. And you know, it's up to you to try it on your own. For me right now, my body's not able to digest apples, and I love apples. I can't eat them now. And I don't know what that's about, but I'm listening to my body, and it may not be the same for you. So, you know, when you are transitioning, transitional foods are temporary. They're not for you to do long term. It's not, you know, I don't want you to stop eating hamburgers and go get a Baka burger and just make the Baka burger the bulk of your meals. You know, I want you to gradually progress to, you know, where some leafy greens and cucumbers and tomatoes and, you know, things in its natural state is, you know, scrumptious. It's like a, you know, a 5-course gourmet meal to you. Now my body craves the simple things. I no longer have a need for the gourmet food anymore. And don't get me wrong, every now and again I probably would enjoy them, and I'll probably prepare them, but on a daily basis, last night I had watermelon for dinner, and I actually could have that for breakfast. I could have it for lunch, dinner, every day, all day. I could kill myself with watermelon. I was so excited when I went to Tom's Farms yesterday, and they had I'm not real big on seedless watermelons, but I will, you know, take them as a last resort, but they're not my most favorite things to eat. But I love the seeded ones, and they're hard to find because not everybody carries them. But anyway, they had like 3 of them, and you know, I'm from the country, so I thump it, and if I hear the hollow sound, whatever, you know, I know it's a good one. And it made that sound that just sounded lovely, and I'm like, oh yeah. So I started to buy all 3 of them, but I only thumped one, and I'm thinking, you know, it's still kind of early in the season and maybe it's not going to be a good one, but it was, oh gosh, it's perfect. It's perfect. So I'm excited that they're in season and that Tom's Farm has them. I'm only about maybe 10 minutes away from there. And so I plan to go back and get a few more because I truly could just, I really want you guys, you know, take whatever you hear me say with a grain of salt, because what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. But you know, just be healthy about your choices. I believe that the healthiest foods are foods in its most natural state, unprocessed, you know, and fresh and organic as possible. So, you know, I definitely suggest that you like grow your own food if you're able to do that. And if not, you know, organic fruits and vegetables, you know, could be, you know, the way to go. I'll share with you some information that I got out of this book. I bought this book yesterday. I'm reading another one that I purchased yesterday too, the pH Miracle Cure, but there's something in here that this book says that you can live to be 120 years old. And I want to live, I'm not sure exactly how long I want to live, but I want to live for as long as I can. I think heaven is a wonderful place, but it can definitely wait. There's so much I want to do here. First, I've barely even scratched the surface, so I'm not ready to go anytime soon. And while I'm here, I want to be high functioning, I want to look good, and I want my body to feel better than I look. So those are my intentions for my body. Where's that page at? Basically, it pretty much says that every 3 months we get a entirely new bloodstream. Every 11 months, every cell in the body has renewed itself, and every 2 years we get an entirely brand new bone structure. So there's really no reason that we can't live, you know, to a ripe old age, barring having an accident or getting a disease. But if we give our bodies the proper nutrition that it needs, it will serve us. God is such a magnificent God. He created us. He's totally brilliant in how he designed our bodies to naturally want to heal itself. I mean, if we put a foreign object in our body or disease or germ, you know, the white blood cells are attacking it. They're on it. We have armies, you know, that's built in our system to fight, you know, diseases and different things like that. But, you know, it's like when we abuse our bodies by giving it processed foods and devitalized, denatured foods, you know, it doesn't have a whole lot of ammunition to fight with. So it's important that you give your body, you know, living foods, life-giving foods, foods with live enzymes, so that it can, you know, help your army, you know, when it's time to fight. When you cut yourself, you know, you naturally coagulate, and the, you know, the cells immediately start to rejuvenate and heal itself. So give your body the best, the absolute best that you can give it. I personally don't think that eating meat is wrong. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it, other than the fact, for me personally, my digestive system, it does not want to digest it. So, but if you have to eat meat, get grass-fed, the ones that have not been shot up with growth hormones and antibiotics and all that other stuff. Make sure that you're getting it from a reputable source and someone who was nice and kind to the animals, and you know, the animals were treated very well. And you're going to spend a whole lot more money for that, but I do believe it's worth it. Your body is your temple. You only have one, you know, and why not put premium gasoline in it, premium nutrients? I mean, if you just bought a brand new Mercedes-Benz, are you going to put the, you know, which fuel are you going to use? You're going to use premium fuel. Why don't we do that with our bodies? McDonald's, Burger King, that's not premium fuel. That's garbage. It's called junk food. Junk food. Junk. You want to put junk in your body, in your temple, in your junk in your Mercedes-Benz? Come on now. Think about that. Think about that, and make a wise choice. You guys be blessed, and I'll see you soon. Bye.